Hi Scorpio, how are you doing? Nice to see you here. Thank you for coming to click on this link. You've reached Elsie at 10 of Cup Tarot. Anything you need to know about this reading is going to be down in the description. So if you are looking for a personal reading, I am open to them at this time. Just send me an email at the email address below, and we will find a time when we can get a personal reading out to you. I'm not doing face-to-face on Skype at this time, but that probably will be an option going into the new year. Right now, I'm doing pre-recorded. So with the information, if I can give you a general reading here and it does resonate with you, chances are I can give you a personal reading just fine, just by pre-recording it for you. So this reading today is for the collective Scorpio, for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. And this reading will be from today, or the time that you view this, until October 31st, 2019. The collective Scorpio now till the end of October 2019, October 31st. Please tell me, what is the most important thing that the collective Scorpio needs to know for the last part of October? Thank you. Okay, 2 more shuffles and then we can cut and we're on our way. 1, 2. Okay, so I'm just going to cut. Here we go. First card is the strongest, right, Scorpio? Ready? Oh, so it looks like you're in hermit mode. So usually when you're in hermit mode, it's because you have something big to think about. You have to make a decision and you have to go into hermit mode. Usually when you're in hermit mode though, you're not usually going to contact anyone. Usually you're going to keep it to yourself. You're not going to be emailing, messaging, that kind of thing. You're going to keep all of that sort of under your hat while you're trying to figure out what's going on. That's the first card out. Maybe you're thinking about reciprocity. This could be in a relationship. This could be within a marriage, within a relationship. It could be at work as well. You know, we all want reciprocity, right? How do we not want that? We all want to just take out of it what we're putting in. We just hope that the back and forth is, you know, is even, rather than you giving more or the other person giving more and you taking. So looks like in the in a hermit mode, thinking about reciprocity and evening the scales and how you're going to do that. 6 Pentacles. Pentacles are money. It can be money, so it could be work, it could be love, it could be just reciprocity in anything really, friendship. Or with your 10 of Wands. So if the 10 of Wands comes up when you just want to be able to drop your burdens. You've collected enough. You've done all the things you need to do. You have finished up all the actionary items that were on your agenda, or, you know, it's just time to drop the burdens because you've been collecting them and they're getting heavy. So it's time to clean yourself up, drop the burdens, and looks like it's going to be time for reciprocity for you. So usually when there's burdens involved, it's usually burdens of having to take care of others, or and I mean, that's not always a burden. That's some kindness and love goes into that as well. But it could be dropping burdens, could be, you know, an old job. It could be an old flame. It could be just purging your closets. It could be just, you know, the cathartic way that we just purge our stuff. It's time for you to drop your actionary items because they're done. Looks like there is a Tower moment coming in for you though. So please know that the Tower moment is coming and it isn't always bad. The Tower moment comes into our lives when we need it. It's not something that we can stop. It is a major arcana card, just like the Hermit. It could be relationship related. It could be job related. You know, the way I see it is, you know, there's 2 kinds of Tower moments. There's like you win the lottery. That's a Tower moment. There's also you get a fender bender. That's a Tower moment. It could be in relationship, could be in friends, could be finances, Could be anything right now. It looks like you're dropping your burdens though, because you want things, you want more of a reciprocity here. You're tired of giving and not getting anymore. So it could be that after you drop those burdens, you're just going to drop the person who has been causing you the aggravation and the sadness, and the person who keeps throwing you into hermit mode, having to think about things over and over again. If you aren't getting reciprocity from your relationship, then this will throw everything into a tower moment. And, you know, dropping your burdens before the tower moment is a smart thing to do, because there's other things that you're going to have to work out after that tower moment finishes, right? You're going to have to build things back up again, stronger, faster than they were before, because someone's been lying to you. So you could be in a relationship where someone is literally stealing from you. Or it could be you're guarding your heart. You see she's holding up all of those swords to her heart. She's looking behind her. So it looks like she is looking behind her, but she's kind of looking forward as well. I do see that maybe she's under suspicion because of the eye that's behind her, the third eye. She is under suspicion for something, for being deceitful in some sort of way. So it could be she or he. Remember, don't get hung up on the gender of the cards because it's all energy. So it could be that you're hiding your heart so it doesn't get hurt. It could be that someone's not telling you their feelings. Someone's not telling you that they love you or that they enjoy you, or that it is just time for them to carry on. It's done. The relationship's done, and they're just hanging on because, you know, they don't want to split the assets, or they don't want to be hard on the children or something like that. So somebody's lying to you, or not telling you the whole truth. And that's not necessarily a lie, but, you know, splitting hairs, it kind of can be a lie, right? Now, that could literally be someone who's stealing from you, but I don't feel like that's what that card is about here today. I feel that it has to do with emotions, and I feel like someone is either leaving the relationship or you're leaving the relationship, and it's going to cause a tower moment because you are done. You've dropped your burdens. You are done. And you're kind of done with the lying too, and wondering what's going on and not getting, you're not getting reciprocity. And you have to keep going in, you know, to the hermit. You have to keep going into hermit mode. And hermit mode could mean too that this could be a relationship that has come to an end and that you have blocked someone. This could very well mean that you've blocked someone, you've blocked conversation, so you're just not talking to them anymore. Coming up under the hermit is the sun. So it looks like if you did make that decision to go into hermit mode, it was made under, you know, when you have the sun card illuminates everything. So there's no more guesswork. You can see into the future. You can kind of see around corners. So that could mean that you're intuitive because you are a Scorpio. You're a water sign, right? So your sun sign is in water. So it could very well mean that you've already seen around the corners and that you're done and you've blocked that person because of the lack of reciprocity that you're getting here. But it looks like something is coming that's good for you, because the sun really tells a story of being in harmony and being happy, and all things around you flourishing. Crops are growing. You have a little family with a puppy. You know, maybe no kids yet, but it looks like the puppy is there. Perhaps it's the Queen of Cups that you're either leaving or going towards. This Six of Pentacles is coming up. I'm sorry, this Queen of Cups is coming up under your Six of Pentacles. So this could be a person you are getting reciprocity from currently, or this could be a person who you wish you could get reciprocity from. Someone that you wish would help you even the scales, and they would give you the things that you need to have in order for a relationship to progress. That sun is coming up right on the Queen of Cups, so that could very well be a new person. There you are. There you are. You are the intuitive, beautiful person who is everyone's looking at. Look how gorgeous she is. Yep. Everyone is looking at her. She is very intuitive. She can see around corners, and she knows when someone is doing her wrong. And that's probably why she's dropped those burdens. Done. And it's thrown whomever she's dropped the burdens. It's thrown whoever it is that she has dropped into a tower moment. of course, that's always, you know, the Tower moment is going to come for you as well. It's not easy to leave a relationship regardless, you know, especially if you've spent time there. It's not easy to leave a relationship that's been there for a long time. Looks like you're feeling stuck, and that's coming up against the Tower here. You are feeling stuck. You are in the Eight of Swords, and so you've got lots of things going through your head, lots of ideas. Should I do this? Should I not? You feel like you can't help yourself because you are bound, and you have the blindfold on. So you know that if you move this way, you could get cut. If you move that way, you could get cut. And that's not a happy feeling. And that's going to cause a Tower moment for you, that you are the Empress, but you just don't, there's nothing that you can do. You saw it coming. You saw this whole thing coming, and there was nothing that you could do to stop it. Because that person just won't quit lying to you. Yeah. And if someone is lying to you, Scorpio, it's time to get out. Stop giving them chances. Stop telling them it's okay this time. Just be done with it. Let the Tower moment pull everything down and start that brand new. Because it's time for you to have your wishes. It's time for you to, you know, look up at the stars and get your guidance. You are intuitive here. You are intuitive, and I believe you know the answers that you seek. This is you right here. Do you see the smoke that's coming from her hand there? That's her, you know, her connection to spirit. She knows what's going on. This card here is coming up under the Seven of Swords. So I think you know what you're supposed to do here. I think you know that if someone is lying to you and being deceitful, that it's time for you to follow your dreams, because this is a wishes fulfilled card. And that is a card that is a major arcana card. So there is nothing that's going to stop you from getting your wishes fulfilled. It looks like it may be a bit of a time frame. 6. No, I don't have any doubles here. So yeah, it looks like it could be some time before you get the things that you need, or the things you've been asking for, but keep manifesting, okay? Keep manifesting the things that you want. You may have manifested this Tower. The Four of Pentacles, it usually shows up when you're feeling a little bit closed off. So the Pentacles, it's also a miserly card. I don't see it as being about money. If you're miserly, it may be with emotion. So you're just not doing it anymore. You're just not giving the emotion. It's time for you to take care of your own heart, time for you to take care of you. And you are feeling a little closed off, because I see that you probably manifested the stuff that's going on here. You're manifesting yourself out of a relationship. With the help of the Sun and the Queen of Cups, I think you should be able to do that without being hurt too much. Let's take the one that flew, because it's only one. Oh, look at that. And in walks the King of Cups. And the thing is this, is that we have a match set. So there we go. That's a couple. That's a serious relationship. That is a soulmate connection right there. So it looks like that this King of Cups is coming up after you decide, after the Tower happens. That's when this King of Cups is going to come around. So you have to finish the old in order to be starting again with the new. Make sure the old is finished. I mean finished. I mean telling that person, we're done. The universe will get your intent, and then things will move forward accordingly. Because you want victory. It's the Six of Wands, and this person comes back. Look how shiny he is, shiny his horse is. He comes back, and people are chanting. They're excited and happy because he has not only come back from the fight, but from the war. He's come back from the war, and he's lost many friends and family along the way. When you're coming out of a relationship, it can be just like that. It can be like war. When you decide to drop those burdens and you're out, but you want victory. Looks like you want victory with the King of Cups, and that the Four of Pentacles shows you being closed off a little bit, but that's okay, because you need to be in hermit mode in order to protect yourself. So Six of Wands, it looks like if you are interested in that King of Cups that's coming around, that's part of your wishes fulfilled, and that looks like there's going to be a victory there. And then we have the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands will show up when usually when there's passion. So the Queen of Passion, she is the person who is passionate about everything. So she's going to be very animated and very boisterous and kind of an extrovert and in your face. So that could be someone who has advice for you about passion, or someone who's coming in for you. That could be love and passion that's coming in for you. So this is the Queen of Wands, and she is the Queen of Passion. I see 2 queens on the table and 1 king. So it could very well be that that you are leaving your King or Queen of Wands in order to be with your soulmate, who is the King of Cups. And that would make sense because you're a water sign, and so are the cups, right? Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, because it looks like things are about to turn in your favor. So this is divine timing. I call it the none of your business card, because for a very long time I try and clarify this card for several people, and I usually get, you know, an answer that doesn't really give me an answer, or it gets clarified with another Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. It looks like you're doing a lot of hard work right now, Scorpio, on yourself, getting yourself in order, getting your house in order, getting this old relationship off, getting perhaps this new relationship started. This is a lot of stuff that's turning in your favor. And when the Wheel of Fortune comes up, it means that things are going to be happening in divine timing. So that's not your time. That's not my time. That's divine timing. And that is really up to the universe. I really don't mind that, because it gives me a chance to prepare when I know something is going to happen and it's going to be my wishes fulfilled. I am okay with that. I am okay with doing whatever it is that I have to do in order to be available and worthy of what is coming next. So make sure you're manifesting, because you are intuitive. You're a Scorpio. So just make sure that you're manifesting. You have everything you need in order to manifest the things that you want. Just make sure you're manifesting the right things. Thoughts become things, people. That evil voice that's in our head that tells us we're not good enough, that we're not great enough, we can't do this, we can't do that. No. Just make sure that you're manifesting the things that you can do. Act as though you already have them. And if you can't do that in your regular life, do it while you're in meditation. If you're not in meditation, I suggest you get there, because it looks like that it's time for you to ask the universe for whatever you want. They're saying, whatever you want, it's in divine timing. If you're going to manifest it, we're going to make your wishes come true. So be sure that you are taking the time to get into manifestation mode, so we can get things on the road for you and get this Tower moment over for you as soon as we can. The Knight of Cups. Now we have lots of cups here. We have lots of emotion flowing here. So the Knight of Cups is the cups. The Knight of Cups brings emotional love. So that makes sense, because we do have a King and a Queen of Cups here. We also have an additional Queen of Wands, just saying. 2 more cards. 3, sorry. Oh my goodness. Now we have 2. Wow, 2 pairs. So there we go. You may be leaving a soulmate for another soulmate. Okay, so it looks like this is happening in divine timing, because you have to manifest what you're doing. You have to manifest it. You have to decide whether you're going with the King of Wands or the King of Cups, or the Queen of Cups or the Queen of Wands. So depending on which one you are, you know, cross-watchers, play it off the way it would resonate for you if you're cross-watching for a Scorpio. But it looks like there are 2 sets of soulmates here. The same set, to King and Queen of Wands and King and Queen of Cups. Yeah, I would say you're stuck. I would say you're stuck because you're not really sure what to do at this point. Trying to see it from a different perspective. Trying to see, you know, which one do I really want to manifest? I do have the intuition, you know, so I am waiting for divine timing here, but I'm not, until then, I'm not really sure what I should be doing here. It's hard to be stuck. Very hard to be stuck. You have to use all of your strength. Yeah, it looks like that's coming up out of just beside your Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is the, it is major arcana. It's not something you can change. Same with the Strength, same with the Magician, and same with the Divine Timing. Those aren't things you can change. Those things are all coming one after the other after the other. First, you're going to end up single. And this is the single and abundant card. This is a Nine of Pentacles. So this is the person who is going through the Tower moment, who feels like someone's either cheating on them or not being honest with them, and they're going to end up single at the end of all of this. Now I see these two soulmate couples here, and I have never come up with two sets of soulmates before, but they are matched sets, and it looks like you have a choice to make, or you may just choose to stay single. Perhaps you're just done. You're done with all of it. You're done with that. And you just want to remain single, and that's okay too. I mean, life can be lived very well when you're single. I'm kind of enjoying it myself. So I'm going to ask Spirit, please, to let me know what is the outcome of this reading. Should it stay the same way that it has been read? It looks like you have the Sun, the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Hanged Man, you have the Magician, you also have Strength, you have the Tower. These are all things, and the Hermit. These are all things you can't change. The rest of this can be changed, making different decisions. So we're just going to ask Spirit, what is the outcome if everything works out as the cards lay here? Exactly like this. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Going through that. Huh. Okay. And that's because we've got Divine Timing. Okay. All right. So that makes a little bit of sense to me. All right. So first thing that came up was Justice. Justice could be signing of contracts for sure. It could be bringing the scales back into balance. This is the card of Libra. It could be dealing with a Libra. Maybe you're not. But this is the card of bringing all things back into balance. People are pleading for justice, pleading for things to be over, to be done, just so they can start things that are new and fresh. Because you've been through it. You've been through it, Scorpio, and it looks like, the wear and tear is showing on you right here. You've come through justice, and perhaps this is you on the other side, exhausted. It looks like there was a lot of sharp conversation that took place. This is the Ace of Swords. Even when you came out of that, though, you came out kind of sad and beat up. And the thing is this, is that, this is the card of spilt milk. So it's really not the worst thing that could happen to you, but certainly not the best. And I understand that, that sometimes these things are, they just cause sadness and heartbreak. After that comes the Hanged Man. So you're still, after all this goes on, you're still feeling stuck. You still are looking for balance. And then you're finally going to walk away from things that no longer serve you. And I think you're going to become single. Even though you've got soulmate information here, soulmate people here, I think you are going to end up just being single for a while, and that's okay too. There is an Ace of Pentacles, so there is a start in something, whether that be relationship related or related to friendship or work. Something new is about to start here, and you could be getting a gift. And that's about all. That's it for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for coming today and clicking and leaving your comments. I love to see your comments. You know that I always answer them, so please leave me as many comments as you can. And if you haven't clicked and you haven't subscribed, we'd love to have you as part of the Ten of Cups family. So if you could hit that button, that would be awesome. There is also a little alarm there. If you want to hit the alarm, it'll let you know when I upload next. And thank you for coming out. Namaste to you, and have a good night. Thanks, Scorpio. Bye-bye.